Welcome back, YouTube. What is up? Hope everyone is having a great day. I am super stoked about this one. I have been waiting on this guitar to be released for a year or more, maybe. So, if you've been keeping up with anything going on the internet past couple weeks, you might have an idea about what this is. So, let's unbox it and talk about some stuff. It's in a real awesome hard shell case, so here we go. Ugh. Just gonna set it down and pull it out real quick. Hold on. So, this case is super awesome. I have an actual vintage 80s chainsaw case, and the fact that they are doing this style chainsaw case for, I mean, Gibson's come back out with them, but now they're doing them on this Epiphone. I don't know about other Epiphones, but what is this? Well, this is the limited edition Adam Jones Silver Burst Les Paul Custom. I can't even begin to describe how excited I am about this guitar. Like, for real. Oh man. Yeah, this is awesome. Wow, man, look at this thing. So, what is the deal with this guitar? So, if you don't know who Adam Jones is, Adam Jones is a guitar player from the band Tool, and he had a limited Gibson custom shop run a few years ago of his 1979 Silver Burst custom, and then they did like a USA Les Paul standard version, and I've never got to check any of those out. So I have, there's been rumors and all kinds of stuff for years about the Epiphone version, and he had kind of teased it. Cesar had kind of teased it, and they're finally out. And what makes this so awesome is that it isn't just like a standard Epiphone Les Paul custom. It's a limited edition. And look at this. Look at this. I'm trying to keep my reflection out of it. Look at that. So this is artwork by Mark Ryden. It's called The Veil of Bees. And so the deal with this is they're doing 7 different versions of this guitar with art on the back. And then allegedly they're doing an 8th version that's just going to have like the plain back. I don't know if that's true or not, but they are for certain doing 7 different versions with 7 different artwork on the back. And they're only doing 800 of each artwork. So this is the first drop, and I was super lucky enough to get in on it. Man, it looks so cool. So this has some different. It's also got this artwork on the back of the headstock. You can see kind of a little bit here. So I'm going to give some quick spec rundowns of this thing. What make it different than like a regular Epiphone Les Paul Custom, other than the finish and the artwork and everything like that. It has an actual maple cap on it, so like a Gibson Les Paul would have. Mahogany body, maple cap. It's got an Epiphone Pro Bucker Custom in the neck, but in the bridge position, it has Seymour Duncan Distortion, which is, the pickup Adam Jones uses. It has CTS pots and orange drop caps. So, same stuff a Gibson Les Paul has. It's got an Ebony fingerboard. It has a 3-piece maple neck, which is correct to the specs of his actual 79 Gibson Les Paul Custom. Most Les Pauls have mahogany necks, so this has got the 3-piece maple neck. It's got these cool little strap buttons on it that are supposed to help keep the strap, from popping off. I plan on playing this guitar, so I'm going to put DiMarzio clip lock straps on it eventually, but if you aren't into that, this is definitely a really cool thing, like just come right out the box with and have on there. It's got this little metal switch tip on it, which is cool. It's a little different, but man, Silverburst is just so cool. I just love this finish, and the fact that they did it on the sides and the back of the neck and the back of the headstock, and I mean, this is just, golly bum, look at this. Yeah. That is super cool. So, I am going to do a demo of this. I was like, is it in tune? No, not. But yeah, we will do I'm going to do a little setup on this real quick and do a demo and everything. And then I'll probably come back after the demo and kind of go into a little more depth about this thing and just, give some more thoughts on it. So, demo. Alright guys, so there's the demo. Hope you dig it. So what can I say about this guitar here? So I had to do a little bit of a setup on it. The strings were super high. So I just lowered the strings. That's pretty much all I did. So, I've seen some people online talking about these as people started to get them in over the past couple days, and mine is awesome. I mean, the fretwork feels amazing. The tuners, I know I've seen there's been some talk online about the tuners, about like, oh, they're not name brand, they're not Grovers or Schallers or anything like that, and I can't believe I spent this much money on a guitar. Or, you know what? The tuners are great. They feel fine. They're not loose. They don't have any play in them. They hold tuning great. Yeah. Something else I also didn't point out earlier, it's kind of hard to see, but this does have a volute on the back of the neck, which is a very, 70s feature, so that's cool. I really can't say enough about the tuners. I mean, I've seen so many people online talking about the tuners, and it's really just got to be people that don't have one, because if you have one of these, the tuners feel great, so I don't have any issue with the tuners. The Duncan Distortion sounds really good. In the demo, I used the STL Tones Will Putney guitar plugin, and I used a Diesel, a VH4 model, and a Bogner Ubershaw model blended together. Adam Jones, he uses Diesels and Marshalls. There's not like a Marshall amp in that plugin suite. There's a Bogner Ubershaw, and it's very Marshall-esque. So that's what I used with like a Mesa 412 cab. So the Duncan Distortion sounds great. I like it. I've never tried one before. Big fan of the JB. as you know, anyone that watches my channel would know, but the Distortion is basically a JB, but it has a ceramic magnet instead of an Alnico 5 magnet, and I like it. I didn't do a clean thing in the demo. You know, it's Epiphone Pro Breaker. You know what it's gonna sound like. But yeah, man, this thing is sweet. Neck feels great. I really like the neck profile. It's a little flatter on the back than like some Gibsons and Epiphones, and I really dig it. It's growing on me a lot. Yeah. Ebony fretboard looks awesome too. Feels great too. I love ebony fretboards. So I am super impressed with this guitar. And you know, again, the artwork on the back is just phenomenal. So now here's the controversial thing. I think regular Epiphone Les Pauls feel this good too, though. Like a $750 Epiphone Les Paul feels this good. So this guitar was $1,300. So is this guitar worth $1,300? I still think it is, and I'm explain why. I mean, for one, it's, you know, Adam Jones, so like you're paying that artist tax, right, for the Adam Jones name. Well, you're also, I would assume that Mark Ryden is getting a cut out of this too for doing all this. So like, it kind of has like a double artist tax on it, if you will. It's got the Duncan in it. It's got like the CTS pots and the orange drop caps. It's got the maple neck. It's got the artwork on the back of the headstock. There's enough going on with it, even though it like kind of feels similar to like a normal Epiphone Les Paul, which I think is a great guitar. The new Epiphone Les Pauls feel awesome. So that's not a dig in any way. If anything, I think the normal Epiphone Les Pauls punch way above that like $700 to $750 price range that you see them in. I think they punch way above that. So, you know, you take all that about this with the artwork and the special finish and everything like that, and I don't think $1,300 is unreasonable for a guitar like this today in 2022. You know, we're in December 2022, so I don't think $1,300 is a crazy amount of money to ask for a guitar like this. You know, limited edition, special finish, upgraded electronics, all that stuff. Yeah, I really don't. I think it's worth every bit of it. And you know, if you couldn't get a hold of one or you can't afford this, like, I really think that if you got a normal Epiphone Les Paul custom, that you would be totally happy with that as well, because all the ones I've played are awesome. So that is the Adam Jones limited edition Epiphone Les Paul Custom Antique Silver Burst. Yeah, I just really can't say enough about this guitar. I've been playing it all night long. It took me forever to come up with a demo because I was just sitting here in the studio just going and going and going and riffing. I just couldn't put it down. So, super awesome guitar. I'm definitely going to be playing this live. I know that, you know, the back and everything like that, but I'm definitely going to play this live. Also wanted to kind of revisit the case a little bit. I kind of glossed over it at the beginning, but it looks like it has like TSA locks on it, which is great if you travel and fly and stuff like that. Really heavy duty latches. I don't know if you can see inside the case. Like, you know, you get this too. You don't get this with a normal Epiphone Les Paul custom. So there's a bunch of case candy in here too. Stickers, you know, hang tags, all that jazz. So like you're getting your money's worth for sure. You know, this case is pretty awesome. So I'm definitely pleased with the case. Again, can't stop talking about the guitar. I mean, I'm sorry. I know there's another Silverburst Epiphone Les Paul Custom in Epiphone's lineup, and it just does not look anywhere near this good. The Perimeter Burst with like the black back and stuff that they have on the other Silverburst Custom it doesn't even hold a candle to this. This just blows it away. So there will be more of these. From what I gather, they're going to do, like, every 3 months, they're going to do another drop. And the next 800 will have different back artwork. So on and so on for 7 different versions. So it'll be a pretty cool thing. I'm sure some of y'all out there are going to, want to catch them all. I'm not going to do that. That's kind of ridiculous. But if that's your thing, then more power to you. But yeah, that's the Adam Jones from Tool Epiphone Les Paul Custom. Super cool guitar, super cool idea, super cool just everything that Epiphone's done with this. I think it's a really neat thing that kind of distinguishes it from, other Epiphones and even like the Gibson version and stuff like that. So it's a really cool thing. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like this kind of content, and I'll be back next week. Thanks.